Hey guys, welcome to another episode of CarpFishing.Tips. This week we went to 50 Rand Dam here at Red in Alberton, and this is the spot we chose to set up on. It's a usual spot for us. The fishing forecast was at 0%, but it was off of a high of almost 100%, so we thought we might catch something. So we found out the rods and had a look to see what we could find. So on our first rod we had strawberry bowl dip from Springbok Baits, strawberry millies, and garlic zero floats from Fish. On our other rod we had Bandorka from Detonator Dips, Sniper soft floats, and Banjo hard floats from Coniflex. On our other rod we had Black Magic large floats from Fish, Wild Rose sweet corn from Trusella, Springbok Baits Alim Special. And on our last rod we had Springbok Baits Legend Plus, which is a honey mix, Tutti Frutti millies, and zero garlic floats. You'll notice we were using Springbok Baits. We got them from our neighborhood tackle shop, and we thought we'd give them a try and see how they fare. Although when we did arrive, John, the bailiff at Fun Fishing, asked us quite seriously, I believe, if we really thought we were going to catch something today. And we said to him, well, normally overcast weather means good fishing, and with a little bit of a ripple on the water, the fishing should be pretty good. And the fishing forecast was at 100%, so we thought we'd definitely catch something on the back end of that. So all in all, we thought it was going to be a pretty good day. Most of the day was fairly quiet. We had a few buzzes here and there, and not much else happened. It was pretty quiet. We did have a couple of takes, but nothing that committed. Our purple rod went off crazy at one point, and we didn't manage to bring the fish in. We think he got off, so we might need to actually retie our tackle. We think it's about time that it needs to be, the hooks need to be changed. Not sure if the hooks are a bit blunt, and that's why we missed the fish this week. It's not unlike us to miss fish, but when it happens all in one session, normally that means that terminal tackle's got a bit of an issue. So we'll definitely retie those and see what happens on our next trip. So we managed to get all the rods set up and everything was going well. We did try putting in a bit more bait in the beginning of the session, so we used our bigger meiliebom press. That unfortunately led to us not having enough ground bait for the day, and we ended up having to use some bread that we brought. Interesting tip, garlic bread works a treat. So if you ever run out of ground bait, garlic bread is a great substitute. And we had some old French loaf that we bought and had gone stale, so we decided to load that up as well on the ground bait. As you can see on the ground bait on the feeder spring. So as you can see here, we don't have much ground bait left. We'd already rebaited the rods at this point, but we just didn't have enough to complete this ground bait feeder. So what we did was we took a little bit of bread from what we brought, as you can see here, and we did try putting a bit of water on it, I think, to make it a little bit more pliable, because it was a bit too dry, and we just wrapped it around the feeder spring. This definitely gave us a much faster reaction than what we'd had the whole day. So although we'd had little bites here and there and fish that didn't quite get hooked properly, when we did this, we seem to have gotten a much better response. So we decided to throw just past the concrete pillars that are in the dam there, as we saw a couple of rises on that side of the water. It was a little bit precarious because the line obviously wanted to go on top of the pillar, so we needed to try and get it to the left hand side of the pillar, just keep it out of harm's way. And then just after we put it in, as you can see, the tip of that rod's twitching and twitching and twitching, the alarm's going off. Nothing's really committing. It's kind of just getting toyed with. Now that response is quite quick, even by our standards. Although our standards are not that quick, I don't think. We would definitely suggest taking some old bread, stale bread, with you to the dam. Just grab a piece of it and swish it around your meiliebom and see if the fish start coming. So just as we put the rods back in with a little bit of bread around them, our little bass rod went off. And we were really happy to hear the sound of an alarm for the day. And again, we had a little type. As you can see, we had a baby little carp that came and took our bait. And in true carp fishing style, just as we're about to grab him, he managed to get off the hook. So we definitely need to fix that terminal tackle. So as you can see, that little guy should have never come off. We definitely need to sort out that terminal tackle. Those hooks must not be as sharp as they were fishing for a couple of weeks before. As you've seen in our other videos, the guys don't go away from anything. They stay on those hooks when they get hooked up properly. So we assume that our hooks are blunt and we can sort that out. Anyway guys, that's it from us for this week. Pro tip, take some bread with you, and when you put your meiliebom in, put a little bit of bread around it for extra attraction. Have a good day, enjoy the week, and tight lines guys.